Like the scripture, like the Lord said himself, man, none shall be plucked out of my hand. And like the brothers, you can't run from the Most High already has it set up. You know,
there's nowhere to run.
There's nowhere to run, baby.
We ain't talking about pandemic.
Yeah. I got a quick piece of Proverbs 21:1.
Yeah.
The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
That's right, the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord, meaning your mind. Your mind is in the hands of the Lord. So he's controlling these powers that be upon the earth. And we didn't even finish because it said he set up the bases of men. He's the one that set these rulers in power. But let me get that sign with nah, not the caveman. Give me the sign with Nebuchadnezzar, all that, and the kingdoms and all that. Let me see that real quick. Yeah, you bring it out.
I'm gonna read the verse before it and then get an understanding. This is Daniel chapter 10, verse 12 and 13. Then said he unto me, fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that thou didst set thine heart to understand and to chasten thyself before thy power, thy works were heard, thy words were heard, and I am come for thy words. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days.
Yeah, it said the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood him 21 days, meaning he was really manipulating this guy's mind. That was Yahushua doing that.
The guy had a strong mind.
Yeah, exactly, because the men back then, they did, our forefather Jacob wrestled an angel.
That's right.
Because the men, they wasn't, back then when it was Adam was damn near just like an angel.
Yep.
So it was like men was dwindling right now during these times.
It says, but the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days.
Wrestling with his mind.
Yeah,
He was wrestling with his mind.
Yep.
It says, but lo, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me, and I remained there with the kings of Persia.
That's right, one of the chief princes, Michael. And that goes to show you, like they say, Michael and Yahushua is the same. Nah, there's a difference.
It's an order. Yeah.
You got Yahushua, which is the top angel, the number one angel, because he was the first created. Then you got Michael, one of the archangels. You know? So then it goes to show you that the Lord manipulates the king's mind.
Job chapter 33, verse 15. And a dream and a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men, and sealeth their instructions.
Yeah, then he opened up the ears of men and sealeth their instructions. Because a lot of these kings, when they go to sleep, they get visions. Or these top elites, they get visions, man, and they start to see things. Like going back in the time of Joseph in Egypt. What did he say? What did the Pharaoh say under Joseph? He said, look, I got this vision where I seen I believe it was it was a fish. It was like the cows, ears of corn.
It was lean cows and thin cows, and there were ears of corn.
Exactly. And he said some were lean and then some was plentiful. And then he had a dream about the cows and some was lean and then some was plentiful. And Joseph broke it down to me. He said, look, this is what's going to happen. But who gave him that vision to see that? The Most High. And who gave Joseph the understanding to break it down? The Most High. Showing you it's all the Most High controlling things, man. And that's what made Egypt great. From Joseph basically storing up those fields of corn and those fields of cattle. Because that's what made Egypt the power structure of the world. Basically, their agriculture was Joseph helped them out on, man. Because there was always, back then, this is why that's why the elders say, you always got to study history, man. Because back then, you always had droughts, man. You always had droughts going on amongst the other nations. But then there was just a famine throughout the entire land. But the only ones that had preservatives was the land of Egypt at that time. And that's what made Egypt great, from Joseph doing that, man.
Yeah, not only it made Egypt great by its food, because they traded their food for the gold and silver.
That's right.
And that's gave them great riches, man. Because you know, what's gold and silver without food, man? If there's a famine in the land. So they gave them that gold and that silver for their food. God gave them great riches, man. Like I said, gold and silver, shit. If your land got a family, you can have all the gold and silver you want, man. You need that food.
And then what did that allow them to do? Because this all plays in a part what made Egypt look so grand, man. That gave them the ability to build those pyramids. Because if you no longer have to rely on agriculture and all that, because you got it all stored up, then you got enough time to build pyramids. You got enough time to build those sphinxes, make monolithic statues, making your kingdom seem like, damn, God, it must be on earth. So that's how the other nations was looking at it. So now you jump back over here. Free labor and slavery, man. We made this place great, man. And now you see all this. Because compared to the other nations during the times of war, they got bombed the hell and back. Germany, France, they was getting bombed the hell and back. But what was happening over here? We was building up buildings, making skyscrapers as high as they want to be. All these other countries was fucked up, man. So now they're looking at America as the superpower, and it became the superpower. So you started looking at America like, damn, this is the greatest nation on the planet Earth. But what made it great? The Most High made it great, man. He built this place up, man. He set this place up. He built it up to be what? You gonna get that? Yeah. Bring it
Romans chapter 9, verse 17. For the scriptures saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up.
He said, even for this same purpose, he raised it up. Just like in the days of old, like he raised the Pharaoh in Egypt up, just through all those events. Because that's how the Most High works, man. At every action, there's a reaction. That's how the Most High does things, and his son. So he made Egypt great, then he brought it down with a great destruction that's still being taught to this day. Still being talked about to this day. So now there's going to be a new great destruction, man. Keep reading.
For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, for even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee.
That's right, that I might show my power in thee. It's like I said before, you are now going to relearn. May I open up your mind into remembrance. For all you people, man, you're gonna learn that the Most High rules in the kingdom of men.
That's right.
That the Most High, see, there's no such thing. God is gonna show you, especially you women, man.
You're gonna see real soon.
You're gonna see real soon who the one you call God truly is. How he truly feels about you people, man. How he truly feels about his people. Because the ones that you call niggas, spicks, wetbacks, sambos, the ones that you call them by bywords and proverbs, you're going to learn that these are the actual kings on the earth, man. You're going to find out these are the kings of the earth. And he's going to put them on top.
And you're going to see what God love is about.
Yeah.
He's going to show you love, man. By putting a foot up your ass, man. Burning you nations with nuclear fire and letting the elected his people gather you up for slavery. That's how he's going to show you his love, man. He's going to show you who he truly loves, all right? By raising up the 144,000 of the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Mexicans, man. By putting his people back on high. That's right. And putting you heathen nations back at the bottom, where you belong, with chains and shackles on you. Alright? I have raised thee up, Romans 9:17. I have raised thee up that I might show my power in thee, and that my name.
That's right, his name is, y'all forgot his name. Yeah. You Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all forgot his name. Yeah. Y'all call him God. Y'all call him Jesus or Jehovah.
Yeshua.
Yeah, Yeshua. Yeah. That's when they try to get deep though.
Yeah.
Yeshua. Yahweh. Yah. Or Jah. You know?